Hello and happy Monday. We've got a good day full of review ahead of us, but first let's just go through our bell ringer. So, what's it say here? DNA is responsible for coding specific traits. We knew that. Which statement correctly describes a relationship between DNA and a gene and a chromosome? Okay, so all this is asking is what is a segment of what and what codes for your specific traits? So one thing that might be tripping us up is this word segments. When we see segment, that just means like a piece of. So what is making up what? That's all that question is asking. If we look, let's look at these pictures again. We've seen these thousands and thousands of times, okay? But I think those three things are kind of hard to remember what makes up what. So we're pretty good at remembering the chromosomes. That's that X-shaped structure. It's the DNA and the genes that are really tripping us up. So remember, DNA is the whole long strand that looks like that ladder. The entire strand is your DNA. Parts of your DNA or segments, that's going to be your genes. So on each strand of DNA, you have multiple genes. Just when you think of genes, just think many genes. So that's going to be the smallest piece because here we have a gene, here we have a gene, and if this picture kept going, we'd have gene 3, gene 4, and this DNA tightly winds up to make the shape of the chromosome. So genes are going to be sections of your DNA, and your DNA makes up the chromosomes. Also, we need to remember that your genes, it's the order of those nucleotides in those genes that make that certain protein. So your genes are what really code for your specific traits. So we can see that that answer is going to work for A. So genes are segments of DNA that code for specific traits. Your chromosomes aren't segments of DNA. You remember your DNA makes up your chromosomes. And yeah, there you go. I'll see you down at review.